And how was it like working with Sanju? What was that like?
It was not something that I expected him to do. It was something that it was my dream to have him in this movie from chapter 1.
Right.
And of course, we were just making a Kannada movie at that point of time when we started off. So it felt difficult to go and approach him.
Right.
When chapter 2 happened, and we went and approached him, and he loved the role. And I have to tell you, the look that he has is completely his. He's the one who came up with all the
really?
references.
Wow. Okay.
He's the one who came up with all the ideas for it. Because I told him he has to be mesmerizing. And he said, what is the look that you have in mind? I said, you give me the input, sir, first. Because, he's a legend, basically. So I wanted to start off from his point of view. And he said, okay, why don't we do something like this?
Yeah.
And he was just like a 16-year-old kid.
Right.
He wanted to do everything.
Yeah.
He said, okay, come down, we'll have a photo shoot. And we did all those things, and it started looking beautiful. And I added that tattoo on his,
Right.
with the Sanskrit wordings.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he was so enthusiastic about that, about his hair and the way he looked. He said, I'm going to shave off my head. It was brilliant, he was the legend that he is. And after he fell ill also,
Yeah.
the first thing that when I called him and I spoke to him, he said, I'm going to be back very shortly. And it was a very emotional time for all of us at that point of time. And about 8 months later, we said he finally was ready to come and shoot. And he said one thing. He said, don't treat me like a patient when I come to the sets. Just do the same thing that you're doing, that you've done all this time. And that was absolutely emotional
that's
for us.
amazing.
And he made sure that we threw the dust in the air and he fell on the ground and he did all those things.
Yeah.
And he had a nurse on the set. And in spite of that, he did all those things.
Wow. The two of you have something in common.
Name Rocky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Both have debuted into Hindi films with the name Rocky.
Oh yeah. This is my debut here. Yeah.
Into Hindi films. And
For me, it was a different this thing. Not everybody can carry that look.
Oh, yeah, I know.
For sure.
Yeah, 100%.
And then for me, it was more like looking at that man who has done so much in life, seen so much life, the kind of commitment he had, and the way he was getting excited for small shots. He used to go and look at the monitor and say, "Kya lag raha hu main?" and all he used to say. So that is like, wow. To have that kind of enthusiasm after doing so much and seeing so many this thing, success or everything in life, that was mesmerizing. And like he said, he was completely committed and he loved that role. And it looked as if he had missed this kind of cinema, for a very long time. And it looked as if abhi isko marna at that kind of time. And even I am in that zone. Yeah. So it was a fantastic experience.
Wow, wonderful. Wonderful. Yeah, there's a childlike quality to him.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Which he absolutely has. Yeah, which is very like kind of contagious when you hang out with him that you want to be.